The raw material is extracted from natural limestone deposits.
The rock face is prepared before extraction. Deep holes are drilled into the rock. These holes guide controlled blasting.
Explosives are inserted under strict safety control.
The area is cleared before detonation.
The limestone is broken using controlled blasting. Large rock fragments fall to the quarry floor. The massive rocks are broken down into more manageable pieces. In the mining site, heavy machinery works to extract large stones from the mountain. Heavy machines handle the broken material.
The material is loaded onto transport trucks.
Each truck carries several tons of raw stone. Loading continues until capacity is reached. Weight and balance are checked. The journey to the factory begins here. Raw limestone leaves the mining area. This process repeats throughout the day. Continuous supply keeps the factory running. The raw material reaches the plant.
Delivery is recorded before unloading.
The truck is aligned for unloading. The limestone is unloaded. The broken stone pieces are loaded onto trucks for transportation.
The stones are then transported to the factory, ready for processing.
Once unloaded, the stones are stored in the yard, ready to be processed. Cement production begins long before the final powder. Everything starts with raw limestone. Raw material enters the process here. The stone enters the factory process. Size reduction is the first transformation. Only controlled sizes move forward. The process repeats until the material is consistent. This is the beginning of cement manufacturing. After crushing, limestone is stored for controlled feeding. After crushing, limestone is stored for controlled feeding. Proper storage ensures consistent material quality. Material is reclaimed at a steady rate. The raw material now moves toward the raw mill. Additional materials are added to balance the mixture. Each component is precisely measured. The grinding process begins here. Heavy rollers grind the material into fine powder. Grinding happens continuously under controlled pressure. Hot air dries the material during grinding. Only fine particles are carried forward. A separator controls particle size. Larger particles return for further grinding. Fine raw meal moves to the next stage.
The material is pneumatically conveyed. Blending ensures chemical uniformity.
Air mixing keeps the raw meal consistent.
The raw meal is now ready for clinker production. The raw meal now moves toward the heart of the plant.
Preheating begins before the kiln.
Hot gases rise as raw meal moves down.
Heat exchange happens continuously.
At temperatures over 1450 degrees Celsius, the raw meal begins to decompose and form clinker. This high heat breaks down the material, creating clinker, the essential base for cement. The clinker is then cooled quickly to stabilize its composition. A cooling system lowers the temperature, solidifying the clinker for further processing. Once cooled, the clinker is stored in silos before final grinding. The cooled clinker is sent to the grinding mill, where it will be turned into fine cement powder.
Gypsum is added to control the cement's setting time, turning it into a fine powder.
The ground cement is stored in silos, ready for packaging or further transportation.
Once refined, the cement is ready to be packaged or transported to construction sites.